In a quarter mile, merge onto I-285 South.
Come on, Kanye!
Hi, welcome to Crafting with Cass. I'm Cass, and welcome back to Crafting with Cass if you're back and you're ready for another DIY project. So in today's project, I'm going to be creating a more affordable alternative to some of those birthday number boxes that you can usually get online that you can put balloons inside of, which are typically a lot smaller and they're pretty pricey for the size that you get. So I'm going to be using some cardboard boxes that I got from the home improvement store, but you can also just collect any boxes that you might receive from any packages or anything like that. And I'm just going to be painting the boxes and then adding some numbers to them. So if you want to see how this cute birthday decor turns out, that is a lot more inexpensive than just buying those small numbered boxes, then let's go ahead and let's get right started. So I started the project by painting these boxes with some can paint, and I'm starting using some primed white paint, which I feel was a lot easier. I tried to start with spray painting the boxes and I thought that would be easier, but I feel like this is a lot easier because you use a lot less spray paint, and when you spray paint it, sometimes the spray paint just flies off of the boxes and it doesn't really adhere the best way. So right here I'm just basically priming the boxes to add the color paint that I'm going to be using for the entire boxes. And then I flipped it over on the other side once it dried a little bit so I could prime and paint the other side of the box. And so I used primer and paint in one, so I only really needed one coat of the white paint on each side of the box. And then I got smart and I decided to use a roller instead of a brush to do all of the boxes, and it was a lot more easier that way. I got a lot more coverage, a lot faster. And here I'm just, after I finished using the prime white coat, I'm using the color choice that I selected that's going with the theme that I'm going to be doing, which the color that I chose was a cosmic pink color. as I was allowing the boxes to dry, I used the Cricut to use some black vinyl adhesive to create some really large letters so that I could place on each one of the boxes. And if you don't have a Cricut, another alternative is to maybe use like some really large stickers on the box, or you can also draw some letters and then paint those letters so that it's a different color than the actual box. Then I grabbed one of the pink dried boxes and I started to self-adhere the letters to each one of the boxes. And so with the black vinyl, I did notice that some of it would adhere and then sometimes it would start to kind of come undone or fall off of it a little bit. So I eventually had to add a little bit of glue on it to make sure that it stick really well. But other than that, I'm basically just making sure that the letters get on the boxes smooth. And I'm basically following the same process for each one of the boxes that I'm doing. But for this particular letter, I did decide to use some transfer tape just to make sure that I got it onto the box without it being crumbled up. And I wanted to make sure that it was going on there smooth. And then I just used some hot glue to basically just close the boxes at the top. anyways, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe with the bell to see what I'm crafting next.